Hey, how are you guys? Oh my God, I am not looking too good right now. You know, this heat. I'm in Southern California. I'm in the inland frickin' empire, which is desert. It's desert civilization. Let me see if I can bring it back. But when it's so hot, you just do anything you can. Oh my God, I actually used a paperclip. I was like desperate. I was like, "Oh my God, what am I going to do?" But I have such great news to tell you. I have stuff to tell you about how I'm doing. What do you call them? Um victory the victory moments. I've been having some victory moments as a result of continued weight release. And I'm doing the peptide thing. And so I don't think I've put it like this. Well, my highest weight altogether. Um, hmm, man. I kind of fudge around with that a little bit because I knew that I wanted to weigh myself, and I was afraid to get on the scale. I knew I was way over 300, and so I concentrated and I did like protein and vegetables and just really struggled really hard for about 2 weeks, and then I got on the scale. And I know I lost a bunch of weight, but I don't know what I got on, and I was 315. So I kind of say, I was like 325ish. I'm thinking, originally at my highest ever, like, OMG, what is happening? Weight, okay. And then I was gonna have the vertical sleeve gastrectomy in 2016. And 3 days before I was supposed to have it, I canceled because I saw the consent form. I read the whole thing, and they have these three sets of scenarios. These like say a set of 10 things that could possibly happen to you during the surgery, the last one being potential death, and then there were like 15 things that could potentially happen to you soon after the surgery, the last one being possibly death. And then long time after the surgery, there were like 25 things that could potentially happen to you, the last thing being potentially death. I was like, let me see if I can do this myself just one more time. I deserve, the opportunity to try one last time. Let me, do that. And so that's what happened. And then my doctor's like, there are other things. And so he's like, there's Contrave. And so I tried Contrave, and I just saw a commercial. I'm like, they're still doing Contrave? Oh my God. I hope they've done something to it to make it so I don't know. I did not have a good experience with it. It made pains in my head and stuff like that. And the only reason I did it was because I wanted to, you know, still not have as much of an appetite. I need help, anything to help me. But since then, did Saxenda, did Ozempic, and now I'm doing just a peptide that is not have a Wegovy. It's not a, I don't, it's just a peptide, and it's badass. And I get it directly from my doctor, my primary physician, and it's expensive, but not that much. I don't know how to tell you about dimensions, but it's like $500 would be the amount that I would get that would last about a month, which was half, less than half, the price that I was spending after insurance helped me with Ozempic and Saxenda. So there's that. And but anyway, then I got a stronger dose, but I don't really. I'm doing a thing. I'm supposed to take the shot once a week, but I've been taking it like once every 8 to 10 days. I take the shot when I hear myself start saying stupid shit. Like I really, really, really just, if I could just have four french fries, or if I could just have four potato chips, if I could just, like that. When I hear myself doing stuff like that and try to work it out, and then I'm like, okay, what's the date? I think I need a shot. So it's been, 10 days, 12 days. So that's just stretching out my thing, which is really cool. So I did a $1,000 amount. So that was supposed to last me 2 months. But with the way that I'm doing it, I think it's going to last me 3 or 4 months. And I'm really happy about that. And I'm not messing around. Like the split second, my brain is like, I haven't had a cheesecake in a long time. I'm going to get my shot, and I'm making sure. And but it's just not. I don't need it once a week. I just don't, and I've been really good. So I don't have good editing equipment right now. In fact, I'm about to put together something I can't wait to share with you. I'm really loving my life right now. I mean, my dad passed away a year and a couple of months ago. He caught my COVID, and it killed him in like 3 days. Um, and then I moved in. Like I moved in instantly. So with my mom. So I'm in my dad's office right now, which I'm converting to my office. But I, moved my whole world from Los Angeles to like 100 and something miles away, but I am loving it. I have to take care of the property, and I'm my mom's caregiver, and I still have my business, and then I'm transitioning into another business, which is a school. It is really exciting. Gosh, I really need to try. I will just have to work on how to edit on this new video pad, and I just merged my Dropbox with and I'm just not in sync yet with everything that I need to do in order to present stuff to you. But anyway, StargateAdventure.com used to be an off-roading retreat, an off-road retreat type thing, but now I've converted it into a metaphysical learning academy, and I am teaching mediumship, Reiki, and at will intention. So that's exciting. Those are the three things I've decided to just narrow it down and just focus on those three things over my 12 years or so. Post getting my master's in spiritual psychology, these are the three things that I find people seem to need the most. And I wasn't teaching mediumship. Mediumship didn't come up until my dad passed away, and I started having all those experiences with him. So I just finished my book. My book is done, and I really had not been sharing this yet because the website's not up yet. But here's my book, My Sweetly Haunted Life. How to use your natural medium abilities to reconnect with loved ones on the other side. And what I want to excitedly announce is that the video that I'm about to work on is me and my mom talking about the book. I have the audio version that I also did. And basically, I just talk about the bazillion sightings. I call them sightings, even though they might not be like, sightings. But sightings of my dad, experiences with my dad, with my so not dead dad since he passed away. And but the thing is that here in this house, my mom has also had, many experiences, and she's not like me. She's not metaphysical, and, she doesn't claim herself to be a clairvoyant, clairsentient, and all this stuff that I do. I'm a medium, I'm a channel, I'm all these things. And she's like, no, I'm just a regular Christian woman, and to her, the afterlife was very, kind of a vaguish, heaven-esque-ish, pearly gates-ish kind of thing, which is the words I use in the book. And so I do an interview with my mom because the book really, 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 really helps her. Her grief was massive deep. So was mine, and still is intermittently, Writing this was, oh my God. And then even doing the audio to it, oh my God. There are parts where it's like, take two, let's do that over, because that was really messy. I really, really messed up right there. But yeah, there's some parts where you hear my emotion come through and stuff. But anyway, so I just wanted to share with you that I'm really happy about my life. I go up and down stairs all day long. I'm all around the property, and maybe I can inject some stuff into this to show you what I'm doing around the property. Or maybe I'll just do that video by itself, because that's I've got an embankment where I have to put in stuff like herbs and things that gophers don't like, but we use in the kitchen, like rosemary and thyme and sage and some other stuff, and gophers don't like that. They do not like that stuff. Fan. Anyway, so I'm trying to get up the hill, and I can't get up the damn hill. I'm sliding down the hill. And so then I realize I need to be on my knees to disperse my weight more evenly. So I get a little ways up, I plant four things, and I'm looking at the top, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't get up there. So now I've decided I'm going to start at the top of the hill on my butt, scoot down, and I'm going to have all my stuff with me. Every tool, every plant, every, bag of potting mix and all that stuff with me as I scoot down the hill. So I will video this, and I'm definitely using my body, you know what I mean? Like, these surprise moments come up, and I'm sweating, and I know it's strength training. So the scale is going down. I'm lower now than I have ever been. I'm in the 260s. Last time I got on the scale was 266.5, and I'm like, oh my God, and I can feel that this is happening. So I'm super excited, and I'm going for the 250s now. Come on, bring it. Shoot. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Look out for the video of me and my mom. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's super sweet. I just looked at it, and it's right over there on my monitor. That's why I look that way. But yeah, it's wonderful. Anyway, you guys, I hope you're doing well. Sorry I talk so much, but I want to check in. And yeah, comment below on anything that I've said. I appreciate it. And yeah, and I'd love to know what you're doing, so I'd love to stop by your channel. A lot of you guys don't have any videos, but know that I stopped by in order to figure that out. But if you do, then I will subscribe to your channel. And yeah, so speaking of which, please, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, have a beautiful day. The Conscious Cougar, over and out.